Hi, my name is Tyler White, and I'm here with Alicia from Flying J Outfitters. We're going to teach you how to pack, what to bring, what not to bring in your panniers.
Alright, so I thought a really good way to start this would be simply to measure the panniers, because everybody asks, you know, can I bring this and can I bring that? So these are pretty standard. Most outfitters are going to have panniers like this, if not these ones. So being that these are pretty standard, I brought my handy little tape measure, and we will just measure them for you guys so you can get a good idea on what size we're working with, okay? So this is the part that goes up on the saddle, right? So you've got 25 inches, and you've got 16 inches, and then they're going to be about 24 inches deep.
So 25 by 16 by 24. One of the big issues people have is they will bring a ginormous bag. I know when I go to other countries, I put everything in one big bag. That's great for flying and stuff, but that's bad for packing because you can't load the right side and the left side equally. And as an example, I have some of my stuff I'm packing right now. What we did was, these are two different setups. The problem is these are not currently equal. So we'll either have to take stuff out of this bag and add to that side or shrink it up. I would advise you don't take anything bigger than a backpack this size, and maybe if you can, make two packs, two small bags that would contain the same amount of weight as this bag, as opposed to one large bag.
Right.
It's easier to shuffle little pieces around than it is to put one big monster in.
Right.
Because then the horse is lopsided on one side.
Yeah, so our goal with packing is to get these panniers within 2 pounds. Really 2 pounds is about what we have to play with. So, and the other thing, if you're bringing duffel bags, don't bring the duffel bags that have wheels on the end. Those are difficult to get in. So, you know, just standard duffel bags, things like this is great. They're soft, they're squishable. You can put them down in different places, or you could even use them as a top pack if you needed to. So, and again, this will work for coolers as well. You guys who are packing coolers, doing your own hunts where I'm just packing your gear and your food in, this is the size. Don't bring those big Yeti coolers. They will not fit in these panniers. So this is kind of the size of the pannier you're dealing with for coolers too.
This might be a good example of a cooler, even though it's not the same size. Maybe not that much deeper with reference to size. So the smallest of Yeti coolers would work, but the big ones won't.
Right. So, yeah, I think that pretty much gets us on the size of panniers. Another thing I want to talk about real quick, since we're standing here and we have an example of it, is fishing poles. You guys who are coming with me on fishing trips, if you don't bring hard cases like this, or like this one you can see behind us, your fishing pole will not get here in one piece. So I don't know how much you like your fishing poles, but always bring them in a hard case. And if you don't want to buy a hard case, or you don't have a hard case like this, PVC will work fine. Just get you a piece of PVC, put your poles in it, and then pad something in there so they don't shake and rattle and make a bunch of noise. Plug the other end. That's all you got to do. And we put those on the outside of the load, so these don't necessarily have to fit inside the panniers. Like
They can
obviously
stick
this
on
big,
top of the horse, or
right,
stick down a hole.
yeah, I mean like this big one, you know, it would be for the outside of the load, and that works fine. Just make sure they're in hard cases.
And these aren't super expensive. This is only 30 bucks for this case. And I have another one that's taller for a different type of pole. They'll both work. So,
Yeah.
do you want to talk about bows?
No, I'll do that when I separate.
Okay. Cool.
Perfect.
So there you have it. Make sure you bring it in smaller bags that are removable. Keep the dimensions correct. And if you have any questions, shoot an email or make a phone call.
Yes, please.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks.